And then so Sergio was like, he started like supposedly, I don't know, coming out of Sergio's
But
mouth,
I was about to say
saying
her
that.
son was a whole heroin addict, so
So you feel like you can't talk about him.
yeah, I'm just saying like I don't and it's not like she didn't know.
Hmm. Come on now.
Go ahead, finish because I'm just saying
So
like, huh?
so he started. I think he like you know what? Now that you mentioned that, now I see why. Cause maybe it's true that he did broke down, but maybe he started breaking down because he sees how a person can break somebody down for a substance they know that they're using, and maybe because he knows he's a victim of using substance. So
Yeah.
maybe he's just still emotional because he see how a person can be so evil and nasty about talking about a person that does something. So maybe that's what maybe he is telling the truth that he did crap because he's like, oh, it made me tear because I just didn't like how we keep telling him, and he still want to be like just opposite about it. And then I'm like, bro, I was like, honestly, I don't care what he has to say about me. I don't. I don't know him from a paint of a wall. I can't from a paint. I don't know him. I don't like. I don't care to know him. The time that you guys decided to want to be together, I gave him a benefit of a doubt. I gave him a chance to talk to me, but all he did was just show me like he's just this kind of ugly punk, like those kind of punks like I'm better than you type shit. Like I've always seen that about that him, and it's still there. I still try to judge him because at the same time, I know you was gonna still fuck with him, whatever. So I said my opinion when we were talking about it, and then he's just like, yeah, I just started seeing because it's like we're trying to explain to him that you're not this kind of person that he's pretending to be, but it's like he's still not getting it. And I'm just like, but you don't have to listen. I'm gonna tell you something. In this world, you can't keep pushing a narrative to a person that does not want to care. That he doesn't care. He's already painted of a picture of me that he just doesn't want to fuck with me. So, and that's just what it's gonna be. He's not gonna listen to y'all because he's one of those one-minded side of person. So Rosa gets involved and she's like, I want to ask you something. You've been in this man's life to see this man doing coke? Yeah, yeah. In the beginning, when we were getting to know him, yeah, I seen he put a bag out and everything. He's like, and you wasn't doing it with him too? No. And then so he got pissed off. He's like, yo, shut the fuck up because no. Now, if you're gonna talk about somebody, you gotta be real about yourself too. You was doing it with me. You and I was doing it with one bag that we had. And he got pissed off and he started grabbing the keys. He's like, yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. And then so then Yvonne, she starts to say like, yo, stop it. Like we're not here to debate. He's not here to defend himself. But at the same time, you're not gonna keep talking about Tony like if it's one thing you can talk about him if it's true. Then we all can agree. But you're talking to him like if he is some kind of person that's stuck in the street doing cocaine, asking cocaine for this and for that. Like for me, and making it seem like he's on it every other day. He's not. He comes to my house sober all the time. And Rose was like, yeah, I don't ever see him. Like, I mean, let me tell you something. You see how chunky he is? At this point, he should have been skinny by now if he was doing cocaine. If that makes sense. I don't think I'm on my shit. I don't think I'm on my shit. Okay, so
Now
she's
she
like,
said you should have been skinny by now. I'm fucking weak. I'm sorry, but she.
she's like, what I know about drugs, cause sweetheart, you acting like I haven't lived in this life. Cocaine has been in this lifetime for so long time, and I've known about cocaine. I've seen people on cocaine, and they don't eat, they don't want to drink, they don't want to do nothing but be on drugs. So I've
Mm,
seen it. I've seen it. But you, Tony, yeah, let him have his little fun. But who am I to judge him?
come on now.
You drink, and to this day you're still drinking, and
Probably was holding the drink right then and there.
I was like, and I'm like, oh, let's call him and see if let's ask him if he drinks. Let's ask him if he did the cocaine that you're saying that he did.
Mm.
And I told RP, my sister said, RP, like you was there to hear what he has to say because they already know who he is as a person.
Hmm.
And so that, that's when Diamond's like, okay, I'm not gonna keep on talking about him. Y'all feel like he's a good person to y'all, then whatever. She's like, no, I'm just saying this to you because like, Tony could have been here with us, hanging out with us. This is his day, this is Sergio's birthday, and it's just on us here. Tony could have been here if he was available to come. It would have been nice to at least invite him and see what he would say if he wanted to come or not. But I couldn't even do that because you have a problem with him, and it's every time that he's in my house, you can't come. And then you give your gifts to my son because my son keeps hanging out with Tony, and you just have a problem with him. And then you start throwing Sergio shit on, and then you start blaming the dog. Like it's just ridiculous. At this point, you need to give it up. And then Ronnie's like, oh, he's never in my mind. I don't care for him. I don't like you guys think that I care for him. It's like y'all stay talking about him. Like if he's that important. And then Rose is like, he is important. He's my family. I'm like, Don, let me tell you something. I know you love my son, but Tony has been in my life for so long. When he started dating Sergio, and I know you don't like me bringing it up, Sergio, but you guys have one-sided relationship. And I know him since then. And then when he came back to Sergio's life, and they started hanging out again, and when they were friends, he remembered me. And we started talking like it was back in the day, and we started resuming to all the things that have happened. And he's like, what I'm trying to tell you, he treats me like a person, not somebody's mother. I'm like, every time he sees me, he gives me a gift. He knows it's my birthday. He knows it's this. It's not about what he does. It's just who he is. And that's just what I keep telling you. I'm not gonna never close the door on Tony because he's not. This is my house. I can do what I please, but because I have to respect you, I have to respect your wishes. And I know we couldn't bring him here because of this. And so, and then so Sergio said, you say you don't like him so much, so why when I got invited to a Thanksgiving event to one of Tony's friends, and he invited me only, you wanted to invite yourself. And still that day, Tony could have said no. He could have been a whole other person because I know a lot of people like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna bring him, don't bring him. But he respected it. He still acknowledged the fact that I'm in a relationship, and he said yes, whatever. Bring him, but tell him to be on good vibes only. Because I did pull Sergio out. I was like, listen, you was already invited because, bro, he came up in the last minute. He's like, yeah, Lord, listen, time is coming. I was like, what? Yeah, he coming. I said, no. So we're not about to have that. I'm like, it's Thanksgiving. It's all about positivity, good vibes,
Mm-hmm.
and holiday. I'm not with that. I'm not gonna be awkward on my homeboy's event. Are you crazy? And he's like, oh, it's just that he doesn't feel like I'm going to an event like that you say. I don't listen. I don't know. I'm here buying things at the store. I'm not with the whole trust issue shit. Y'all deal with that. He said, but can he come? Listen, he can come if he has good vibes only. Good vibes. He don't gotta talk to me. He don't gotta say much to me, but to respect me. This is my people's place. I don't need none of that shit going on. This ain't no love and hip hop scene. So if he can do that, then he's more than welcome to come. It's
Yeah.
a holiday. It's all about being together and enjoying each other. Not a lot of people have this day. So let's just have a good time. Okay? And I hung up quick. Because bitch, that took a lot in me to be, you know what I'm saying? I could have been another person, because I don't care for no diamond.
Yeah.
So, so whatever. I hit up my homegirl. I say, hey, listen, diamonds want to come. Diamond. I was like, yeah. She's like, what you think? She was like, listen, it's up to you. I'm like, you're the one who bought the stuff. You're the one who, you're just using my house. So this is your van. I'm like, bitch, it's your van. I'm like, girl, don't make it messy. I'm like, I just bought it because you guys contribute. And so she was like, listen, I don't give a fuck. I'm here to have fun, bitch. I'm already geeked. So, hey, bring the motherfucking beers, bitch. I was like, okay, girl, I'm gonna let them know they can come, whatever. I sent them the location, they came, blah. This motherfucker came to my event and he made it about him. Come to find out, because that day, my homegirls, like five of my homegirls are there, my homeboys over there, like my straight guy homeboy. We vibe, and I'm a good DJ. I play my one and twos. So we doing the top time slides, the electric slide, the YMCA shit. I like to, for all of us getting involved. Um, so then I'll be like, we all taking shots. I'm like, yo, here, Donna, here's a shot. He goes and takes that and runs with it and makes it seem like I was trying to be like his friend or whatever.
Mm.
So let's go from this. So the next day, Sergio goes and calls me. He's like, boy, there was some issues in that car. I was like, what happened? He's like, oh, Dominic got to say a lot of shit. He said, your friends don't fuck with you. That your friends went up to him and told him this and told him that. That they don't really fuck with you. They every time you was getting drunk and they see you coming in and out the bathroom, that they knew that you was on some shit. And okay, bitch. I was like, wait, what? My friend. I was like, little do you know, everybody in that room does cocaine. What are you talking about? He's like, oh, that's what supposed to. That's what Nene was saying. That's what Sanaa was saying, and
I'm weak
that's
as
what
hell.
that that Jessica when they go so Simon when they went outside to smoke a cigarette. That they was like, oh, I don't fuck with him. He's just friends with Tiffany. Like supposedly there was two, three people against you in our party. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, and that Letty was acting like when every time you was talking, you was grabbing Letty's hand to do the exercise, that she was feeling nasty, that you was touching her. I was like, you see now you're pushing it because I
Wow.
hang out with these people on a daily. What are you talking about? Like, bro, first of all, my people fuck with me. I don't know where y'all getting that because the whole fucking night I know my people. Y'all don't know my people. What are you talking? Like, you're really gonna sit here and put a picture that my people really told you that? Okay. So I feel like a little upset about this. What he was telling me, and that supposedly, what happened? Oh, that he told Diamond, you see how fake Tony is. You see how fake Tony is. Tony was over there trying to give me a shot. And I'm like, he's so fucking fake. I was like, what? I was being fake. No, it's called being respectful. Obviously, me and him don't see eye to eye with each other. But for me, I take holidays very serious. So what I do is take my feelings to the side, and we're all gonna be here and as a one accord. And we're gonna act like it's a fucking holiday in this motherfucking event. It's a Thanksgiving event. So goddamn it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to hear that I'm being fake. It's called I'm including him instead of outboxing him. Listen. I could have been another whole another person. If I said it was okay for him to come, it's because I'm giving him the olive branch. I'm giving him the initiative to know that I don't have no issue with you, brother. I don't. So get that fucking whatever excuse snacker you got out your mind. Like I don't know what the fuck he's on because bitch, I'm not on that.
Yeah.
So she was like, "Yeah, you do got a point. You do got a point." I said, "Yeah, like what the fuck? I bitch, you didn't see me having a whole conversation. I could have been like, let me put you to the side. Bitch, I didn't get none of that shit. All I said is you want a shot, get the shot. Everybody's passing shots. Everybody's getting shots to each other. I'm not gonna sit here and not acknowledging him. He's in the building. Like I don't hate this motherfucker. Like if I hated him, he would have been there. Whatever. And so I go for my homegirl. I call my homegirl Jessica. I'm like, Jessica, is it true? And you want to go talk to this man and you said this, that. And she's like, what? Bitch, I would never. Like, bitch, you know my kids. I'm like, bitch, I fuck with you. You know I fuck with you. I'm like, bitch, we weren't even talking about you. He only asked me, I'm like, you know what, let me be honest with you. He asked me if he knew about y'all relationship in the past. And I did say yes. I said, oh, about who's past relationship? Like, oh, you and Sergio's. I was like, oh, because Sergio keeps telling us, he keeps telling him that y'all were never really in a together relationship. But I do remember Sergio back in the past. That's when I saw him, I acknowledged him and I said, hey, it's been forever.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I don't want him around us. No, I thought he was cool, but for he was saying that, nah, fuck that. Please, because we were supposed to have a Christmas party,
Mm-hmm.
but it didn't end up happening. But we were gonna do it again. And I was like, please don't invite that man. Don't even invite Sergio either. Bitch, I fuck with you, bro. Like the fuck? Bitch, you my buddy, not them. I'm like, bitch, I didn't even I really forgot about the Sergio. I'll say you brought him to the fucking house. And so I was like, okay, well, I just want to make sure because I know you're my bitch. Like, I'm just making sure because it's just crazy that I'm hearing it from him and they mentioned your name. She's like, yeah, bitch, like what the fuck? Yeah, you and I can have our differences sometimes, but bitch, I would never, ever, ever converse with a fucking with an op that you already told me that he was already an op to you.
Mm-hmm.
So and I did give her some points for that because you know what, she's been a little bitch. And I talked to Panam. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, man, is it true that you were throwing like side eye, you were throwing comments because I was doing the hops and you said that my stomach was jiggling. Because supposedly you was throwing like, oh, Tony needs to lose weight. You see that bug you saw on YouTube.
What?
Because it was like one hop this time, two hops is that.
I
Like,
know this.
basically it was
I
like
know the
the bullshit
song,
that's what she
but
said.
I know the song, but I'm just like, damn.
Okay.
Like,
So I'm
god
like,
damn.
so I told Tanae, I'm like, girl, like, she's like, what? Bitch, you've been this way forever. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, bitch, what? I'm like,
Not you been
man,
this way forever, but
I'm
I
not
know what she
talking. I'm,
mean.
huh?
I said, now she said you've been this way forever, but I know what she meant. I know what she meant, but it was like, damn, bitch.
No, but I just found a point. I'm accepting of it. You know, I don't care for it. Like, I know, like, if I want to change it, I can change it. But
Yeah.
like that's what I'm saying. Like, don't bother me. But it's just like, okay, y'all still been bringing up this weight issue. Like, at this point, y'all don't see me like this multiple times, year after year after year. So like, hello. So I was on my home. I'm like, damn, bitch, y'all making me feel like I'm fucking some fat over the motherfucker. Like, bitch, I'm not even that bad. She's like, no, I'm just saying though, bro. Like, you've been like this for good. I was like, good minute. Like, I was gonna fucking want to bring up your weight when you jumping. Like, that's so ignorant. I was like, I don't know. Surgeons was right. I was like, no, you know what? I'm a corner. Right? No, don't do that. Don't do that. She's like, well, I'm gonna check them because, bro, like, you're not about to make me look like I'm a bad friend because I wasn't saying that. Bitch, you know what happened? A couple weeks later, Turkey was with me because I had to go to Sunday and had to go get a bag, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and she was selling me. So then she goes and says, "Oh, I'm sorry, honey, but she with me." She's like, "I have a loan to pay with your blue skinny." She was like, "Well, she was like, no." I was like, I don't want to start no mass, but please, I need you to clarify something to me. Was it the money that your man told you about his weight and that I was talking shit and that was I him? Is that true? Because I'm here to tell you, I never spoke nothing about him in no ill intentional way. I did not spoke to him man about no Tony. He was like, yeah, he did say that, and I'm here sitting on the driver's side. Oh my god, because Sergio told me not to make no mess. Like he told me not to start no mess. He already told me not to tell him. But bitch, I couldn't hide that shit.
Yeah, like I gotta be. I'm gonna be around these people. Like I need to know.
And like I wasn't gonna like I don't know. It was just kind of bothering me. So bitch, I mean, it is what the fuck it was. But then again, I don't blame my homegirl for even bringing it up. Like, hey, you know what? I was actually satisfied with what you did because now I can look at him in the face and see how he actually keep bringing it up because y'all making it seem like my people are talking about me behind my back. So I was like, just to let you know, when you guys left, and I'm not being disrespectful with you, but we didn't even care that you guys left. Like the party continued. Like we didn't even know you guys left. And the surgeon's like, oh, you don't gotta say all that though. But, I mean, like, I don't want to start no problem. It's like, no, I'm not starting no problem. But I'm just letting you know your man is not that irreverent. Like, I seen what he was trying to do. Like, he was over there trying to be cool with Tiffany. He's trying to take pictures with Jessica or Vanessa. Like, I seen all that. Like, I'm like, we all fuss with him, right? You're like, we all know each other for bad years, right? And then so the surgeon's like, no, I don't. Because I also mentioned that his his agenda for the party was that he told Sergio that he was gonna come to the cigar and that he was gonna go because that's when I forgot there was this one snippet I forgot to tell you. So he told Sergio that he was gonna his agenda was to come to the party, be cool with the girls, and get my friends with him.
Oh, another one of those.
Yeah, like he was trying to make plans with them because you know what's so funny because I seen it. Like my homegirl Vanessa and Jessica was taking like selfies on Snapchat, whatever. And he goes and comes in the middle, like, oh, let's take a picture, y'all. And so like he would like insert himself, like he's one of those like when he was jumping and running, like, oh, let me get a picture. And so I seen that he was helping Tiffany bring the like like the cater thing, like the plates and like the what do you call those shit, the pans.
Mm-hmm.
He was bringing it to the car. Oh, let me help you, sweetheart. Let me help you. Let me grab this for you. Let me grab the tables for you. Like he was doing a lot to try to blend whatever. So Sergio had told me that, and I was like, yo, you know what? Don't ever. When Sergio had told me that shit, I said, you know what? Don't ever bring that nigga around me. I don't need that energy. He See, that shit, that's some shifty ass shit. I don't need that around me. That shit disgusts me. I said, I gave him the benefit of a doubt to come to my homegirl's event to have a good time. My motive in this party was to have a good time, to enjoy life. Because not a lot of people are in holidays, but with families, with friends, and I get it. You know, some people live in different states and don't even be with their families. So for him to even talk like that, please don't ever, ever, ever bring this man to my face. Like, I am disgusted for what you were telling me because I was willing to bring this man around my people, and for him to be even have that kind of agenda, it's crazy. It's like what we in high school, bitch, we're grown. Like, you ain't got your own friends, and you know, Sophia, I've been tick for tat for my friends. Like, one day I'm friends with this bitch, and the next day I'm not. Next day I'm fighting with this bitch. Next day I'm not. The other day I'm falling out with this person. I'm not. Like, it's just like, bitch, what are you trying to put out to be? Like, that shit crazy. So I told him, I said, yeah, when we have the Christmas party, you can come, you're welcome to come, but he's not. I don't give a fuck no more. I gave the initiative to have him be around because he's just a poor man. But yeah, no, that's uncool. Like, you see, I give people benefit of doubt. Like, I don't even gotta like the motherfucker. I don't even have to be friends with the motherfucker. But respect him as the man that he is to you. And for him to be fucking talking like that and having that agenda, fuck that. Bitch, I don't need him around me. Please don't. And I told her, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Don't ever, like, I don't give a fuck if it's your celebration. Like, he had certain events. Like, he had his graduation, I wasn't able to go. His birthday, I wasn't able to go. I don't know what else he had that I wasn't able to go. But that's only because I already told him. I said, no, like, I'm not doing that. Like, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that with him. Like, bitch, I know when I see him, I'm gonna check him. Because you are gonna move that fucking malice because you don't like me. And now you wanna talk about you wanna come in my event and try to take my people away from me? Bitch, you bugging. Because I already have this that with JC, I feel like I was Jeremiah, and now you just a hater and you wanna do that to me? Fuck no. So yeah, back to today. So he goes and says, oh, well, you know what? Now that we're talking about it, I just want to let you know, you want me not to talk to him. You don't want me to be friends with him. But at least he respected our relationship. He let you come to his homegirl's event, and he knows you don't like him, and he still gave the respect to still have you come because I was invited, and he wanted to be there with me. And you're still sitting here still calling him a cokehead. Like, little do you know, he haven't done coke in a long time, and you still calling him a cokehead. That's fucked up. And so they kind of changed the subject. I was like, well, I'm glad you guys changed the subject because it's your birthday. Like, I don't see what you guys talking about me for. She's
Yeah,
like,
nobody wants to be in that negativity.
we're all drinking, and they just had to get something out their chest. I was like, child, that's crazy. So I don't know. It just be so funny to me that it's like I don't know what kind of power I have on top of your mind, your head. Bitch, little do you know I'm going through so much problems that I sometimes don't even feel like I'm worth anything. Sometimes I feel worthless. Sometimes I feel like I'm not even this head honcho y'all pretend me to be. And it's like y'all make it seem like I say, oh, I'm a nobody, I'm this, I'm that. Okay, that's your opinion. But y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see when I do level up. I don't want to hear it from none of y'all hoes.
You see me, I level up in silence. Fuck these hoes. I don't let nobody know what I got going on. I just do it.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, Sapir. Like, just seeing you admire me, and it really admired me and inspired me to do the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? I tend to, like, I be so stupid with it because I be believe. That's another thing my mom always telling me. She's like, you so quick to tell people let them know, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna lose weight, and you just never end up doing it. But that's because you do too much talking. Like you have to understand that because not a lot of people are your friend. Now there is some people that is in your life that are your friends, but you gotta think wisely who you can tell your shit to.
That's a fact. I don't be telling nobody nothing. I just be doing it.
Hmm. That's what she was telling me. She's like, I'm not telling you not to say nothing about your life because, of course, if you have friends, you're gonna want to tell your friends your accomplishments. But do it first and let it be in your hands, and then you can speak. Because nobody can take it from you once it's in your hands.
Hmm.
I was like, you know what? That is true.
Yeah, that's something I learned. It's just because sometimes when you tell people things, you don't even realize that they hoping for you to fail. That's why I just was like, I keep stuff to myself now. 'Cause I was like, I said, because I don't need nobody wishing on me to fail. Nope.
So I remember when you put your mama out, you said, "Nah, you ain't gonna put me down after all the sacrifice I done did."
Yeah, like and I told people that I said I love my mama. I said, but if y'all don't think I won't get rid of y'all, like I will get rid of you so fast, you ain't even gonna have time to blink, and you gonna be gone.
This is how I tell my mama, bitch, what makes you think you ain't gonna be next?
That's yeah. That's pretty much like, come on, like get the fuck on. Like and I told somebody that before. I said it's not that I don't value relationships. I don't value disrespect. That's what it is.
Yeah,
I said, and niggas is disrespectful.
yeah. The negativity is disrespectful.
Yeah, it's just so. I'm just so over people and the disrespect, the ill manners, the bad behavior. Like, get the fuck away from me. Like, I really am on some like, get away from me. Like, that's how I feel. I dead ass. That's how I feel about people right now in my life. Where I am in my life, I feel like if you're not for me, you're against me.
Yeah.
And that's why because Moses, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm surprised you don't have all these friends." I said, Moses, I don't want a whole bunch of friends. I said, I did that already. I said, I'm good. Like, I did that already.
It's just once he turns 30, he's gonna
Yeah,
realize.
and I told him, I said, you still are chasing being 20 and 18. I said, and you're about to be 28, which is not old. It's just, I said, but you keep not, I said, you keep making it seem like you have not experienced no life. I said, nigga, you go to sex parties, nigga, you travel, you have fun, you drink, you drug. I said, bruh, you do stuff, but you make it seem like you don't do nothing.
Does he want to feel validated or
I
something?
don't know. It's like he feels like he's missing something or he missed out on something, and I don't know what it is he feel like he's missing out on. But that's what it is. He really does. He acts like, oh, I'm missing out on something. I don't know what he's
You know
missing
what
out
it
on.
is? You know what it is? Because I seen that with a lot of the youth that see. I don't know about your time frame, but in my time frame, we had
Bitch, I'm only a year older than you.
no. I'm saying
Oh,
like in my
I was
time,
about to
time of growing
say.
up.
Okay, I'm listening. I was about to go off.
I know you wasn't there when I had my limelight.
No,
I
no,
was,
no,
doing what I was doing.
no.
So maybe he just have an experience of like a group of, the gay groups, like the
Yeah,
whole having a clique, you know.
but I also did tell him about gay groups. I said, you have to not sleep with each other. I said, that's the.
Oh,
I told him, I said, I'm going to tell you why. I said, because I've been there. I've had the two gay groups where I slept with them and then I didn't. And I said, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you really want true gay friends as gay men, I said, you can't sleep with them. I said, because
because
it's always some emotional shit that comes with it.
we had a gay group in our time. I know you
Yeah,
didn't have one.
I've had that gay group. I've hung out with gay guys. I've had my silent gay guys. But I also know that as gay men, we be emotional like little bitches sometimes.
I just that's what we like about gay groups, like especially from Long Beach, like they don't have gay culture, and the gay community, when you're young,
told him, I said, you ain't missing out on nothing, baby. I promise you. I said, trust me. I've been there. It just get messy. And I told Moses, I said, and you don't handle conflict well. I said, you're gonna get scared. And that's like, that's not me trying to be mean. But I said, bro, you just don't handle it well.
Yeah. I know. Like, I think he's just trying. He's trying to be known. He's like, maybe it's because he goes to these gay communities, events, and maybe he goes to these like pride events or whatever the fuck he goes to.
I
He
don't
still
know.
has. He don't have nobody to go with. It's because he just don't have a group. In our time, we did have a group. We had Edwin, we had Dylan, we had you, me. Forgot who else was in the cliques that we all just had a little.
We were
We had
able
a. We
to
had 100 people.
Yeah, we was able to whine and move around. But that's the thing is like I had told him, I was like, I don't know. Like even when we used to hang out, me and him, we used to go to the club together, just me and him. We used to do stuff together. But I also did tell him, I was like, I don't do this too often. And he wanted to do it all the time. And I used to have to tell him, like, I'm not gonna be doing this all the time. Cause I did this already. I said, I'm trying to move to so I'm not I can't be doing this. And he was
Yeah.
like, "Oh," he was like, "I understand." I was like, "Nah, I hope you really do understand."
Yeah, that's the thing about I realize about the youth. It's like they don't have that. Like they go into these gay bars and gay clubs, and they be by themselves, and they got that one person with them. But then they see other people with a group of people, and don't get me wrong, I felt like that before when like a year and 2 years ago
Hmm.
when I started going to the clubs, and the limelight that I had before, and the times I've lost because I stayed in New York, I came back, and the people that I knew before, they don't move on with their lives. They don't went about their life. Everybody don't grew up. Everybody's about their careers. People don't live off that shit no more. And people, yeah, back in the day, all of us adults, but we were young adults. Now we
Hmm.
don't live off of that. Yeah, we will go to the club here and there, but it's just like it's not what you think it is.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I tell people, I said, I'd rather have a party at my house and get lit at my house,
Yeah,
because because that I said I'm not even into the club thing anymore. I said because y'all niggas don't know how to act. That's the other thing. I was like, y'all niggas don't know how to act, and I said, and that shit is tiring.
yeah. Because that's what I'm saying. Like I remember me and Jeremiah, we would step into the building, and some of the people that, because again, not saying like we're the OGs and the shit, but we're the oldies now. We're not the newies. Like we're not the new generation. We're the old generation. And half of the people that we knew don't be in the clubs no more. So it's like we still continue to go to the clubs, and we think that we will see them. They ain't here because they're all about their lives. Some of them are traveling. Some of them are about their careers. Some of them are already caught up in the relationship. Some of them are just they just realize how much the gay world don't really. It's not what you think it is. It's not pride. It's not happiness. It's too much nothing but drama, messy. If it's not one person that's doing some messy shit, it's the other person. So I get what he's saying, but you know, I know he has to experience it. But unfortunately, in 2025 and 2024, it's not
I'm
what
not
you
saying
think
he's
about.
experimenting too late, but I am. I'm not. I am, and I'm not. I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like no. I feel like there's nothing wrong with him going out and doing stuff, right? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, but stop chasing it. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Stop
That's what
chasing it.
I was asking. Like, does he want to feel validated or something?
Yeah,
Because
it's just like I feel like he's chasing it, and it's just like you doing too much. Just like relax.
but that's that's number one rule. You can't if you want to have friends, it has to be friends. Like you have to have like you and I an example. We're friends. Like we haven't even like hooked up. And I don't, who knows? Maybe if we would have hooked up, who knows? Maybe you and I would have not talked. I don't know.
Hmm.
But since we never just tried it, we built bond out of love for heart for each other, from one another. but that's because I felt, I don't know about you, but I didn't want to break our friendship. Like I like what I have with
No,
you,
no, no. Me
and
too. Not in the beginning, I didn't give a fuck, but about breaking no friendship. Fuck that friendship. In the
but
beginning,
bitch, you want a
no.
relationship, so stop it.
Yeah, but I wasn't happy. I was ready to cheat with you.
I know.
I was ready to cheat, and he knew. I think that's the other reason why he really didn't like you is because he was like, "You're
Oh,
looking at."
Ramon.
Yeah, it's just because it's like I never said it, but I guess the way I would, I guess he knew because you were excited and I wanted to get out the house. So, because I was like, I'm tired of being in this house.
I felt like you will always come out with me because I'm new in the block, and I don't got nobody, and after what my brothers did to me, I felt like you had a heart for me because I was out here by myself,
Yeah, when I
so
found out all the
I
stuff
felt
that
like that's why
happened,
you
that
was
was
always looking
crazy.
out for me.
And that's what it ended up becoming. But in the beginning, I was like, oh, like when I because remember I added you on Facebook, and I was like, oh yeah, we got the same birthday or whatever. I had went through your page. I was like, oh, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of this little Spanish nigga. And and I said, cause I asked Richie, I was like, yo, you piped him down already? He was like, no. I was like, I ain't bet. He was like, why? I said, cause I'm gonna fuck him. And he was like, what? I was like, yeah. He was like, don't you got a boyfriend? I said, I don't want that nigga. I was like, I said, he don't know how to clean out. He dirty. I said, I said he don't work. Like I was over it. I said, how
And
did
I got a cute little swag.
I said, and Tony, I said, this boy then came here and got him a KFC job. I said, this man been living here all this time and he ain't worked yet.
Yeah.
And that's I think, but see, that's what turned me off. That's why anything I did to Ramon, I didn't care because he turned me off by being lazy.
Well, yeah, but that's true what you were saying though. Like he needs to be friends with friends, and who knows?
And then he need to also stop being a pushover and stop letting people. Like I told him, he gotta stop letting people just be a pushover on his ass. Like basically, he allows things that I tell him all the time. I wouldn't. You couldn't even fuck with me like that. Like he allowed people to talk to him crazy. And I told him, I said, if you can fight or not, you don't let nobody disrespect you. I said, and I've told him stories about you before. I said one thing about it is, I said I can tell you this right now. I said Tony ain't gonna let no bitch just straight up disrespect him. I said win lose or draw. I said win lose or draw. I said that nigga gonna get in the field. I said and let me tell you something about that. I respect somebody win lose or draw. You still get out there and do what they do.
Damn, that shit was crazy, huh?
Yeah, but that's just like, and I told him that. I said, you ain't gotta be a fighter to make sure people disrespect you. I said, cause I can't believe, like, I literally have heard people cuss him the fuck out, and he be like, well, what I'm trying to explain to you. I said, oh hell no, oh hell no. I said I would have hung the phone up because I already knew I would have cussed him the fuck out.
You explained to him about the Manhattan store?
I told him all that shit, and I told him I was like, and he was like, oh, you a real rider. He was like, and that was your first outing. I said, let me tell you something. I said,
Yes.
I ain't a rider for everybody. I said, I'm a rider for those who I feel like deserve it. I said, and I would never leave somebody that I told. And remember, I said, bro, let's go to the city. I was supposed to go to work today. I called that a work. I said, let's go to the city and let's go have some fun. I said, and let's go to the club. You found the club.
But no, 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 no. Remember this. The idea was that you were gonna take me to Times Square, and you was gonna show me
Yeah,
around.
but didn't you find the
And then
club?
I told you, I remember because remember we took some pictures and that nice little building walls and shit.
Yeah, I still have
Yeah.
all that on my. That's all on my Facebook to this day. I got the same Facebook since we met.
Aww. It's crazy because I do go through those photos. Like people be asking me like how I used to look, and I remember like I would see those photos that you still have, and then some of them I don't like, but some of them some of them are I really pick up on.
You
But
said some of them I don't like.
yeah, there was this one that I was laying down. I had these ugly ass glasses.
Oh well, you was in your natural habitat.
to me before in, here in Florida. Like I've gotten into brawl fights in Miami, in Palm Beach. Um, but that Manhattan one was one of my biggest ones because see that one just showed me who the fuck I am, and I just showed that like because bitch, I ain't had an audience to trying to show out because bitch, I wasn't showing out for nobody. And I know, honestly with you, it's so weird because now that we're talking about it, I see. Okay, I'm a firecracker. I already know how I am, and I appreciate that you think that about me because that is true. I will never let a motherfucking soul try to talk to me like that because he was over there blobbing out his mouth. Motherfucker, get off his there. And bitch, remember when I told you to hold my coat? I said because bitch, I already know this motherfucker coming. Oh, I ain't thought the whole club in the scene was gonna come too.
I told you that. I said, baby, I said, I done lived in New York all my life. I said, they waiting for us. I said, and I was so pissed off because I said, we got to start getting sober. I remember I told you, so we got to start getting sober. And I said, because you know we about to fight when we go outside.
And when we were going up the stairs, you had told me you was like, those niggas ain't left, right? And I said, I know.
Yeah, I know how they get down out here, and it's crazy because my ex was friends in that friend group, and he's the one who brought me back your hat, and his name was Moses, and he the one who brought me back your hat. He was like, "Here's your friend's hat." I said, "Mm-hmm, motherfucker." He was like, "Well, you still mad at me?" I said, "Yup." I was like, "Yup."
Nah, but what really touched my heart and what really made me love you so much, and what made me feel I can die tomorrow and you will mean so much to me. Like you don't even know it because I came to a city that I didn't know nobody, and I wanted to do something because I wanted to experience the nightlife in New York City, and you was willing to follow through, no matter what the cost is. And despite the fact that my brother, that is my biological brother, had the audacity to leave. Now I get his like I ain't
I
mad
got
at
his
what he did
perspective.
about the situation because I get his whole situation that he's an immigrant
Yeah,
and
and
he put himself in those positions. He can get deported. Whatever. I
hmm
get that, but bitch, I'm one little lo-fi ain't gonna hurt you. Bitch, we can fit.
and you know what? And you know I always tell that part to people. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'll be like, and his brother left. And they be like, what? I be like, y'all. I said, oh hell no. I told him, I said, I don't give a fuck. Your brother a pussy after that. But I didn't know his situation. You gotta remember, I didn't know his situation.
No, of
So
course.
I was sitting here looking like, wait a minute, this your real life brother or y'all play? And he was like, no, that's my brother. We got the same mother. I said, oh hell no.
That touched me, but like I told you, in that particular time, I don't, because I always felt like I've always felt that about you, because at that time that you and I went out, we already had a solid relationship. Like you and I already had built a foundation